Hey guys, it's EJ again, and today I am coming with a video mainly for newer players, or maybe some players who just don't know exactly all the functionality of the gene scanner, which in my opinion, they should have made this a tech device of some sort a long time ago, but hey, we got it. We're going to go over the three functions of the gene scanner, why it's so good, and in my opinion, so game-breaking, especially for someone like me who plays on official servers. You might hear my baby in the background. She's very talkative. She's at that age. So if it gets too much, let me know in the comments, and I can try to figure out how to do something about that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the three functions of the gene scanner. All right. So the gene scanner here, I got it pulled out. It can do multiple things. So step one here is if you look at this guard number 3 out on top of my base, the little pink boy who guards the top, you'll see that he has something called number 2 sprinter. That is a trait, and each trait has rank 1, rank 2, and rank 3 of what it does. What the gene scanner can do is if you walk up to this dinosaur and you smack it, you'll see there's two options, right? So for this step 1, we're going to go through gene. I can remove this gene, which is high endurance Venusaur. This creature can run for longer than most. This is a rank 2 version of this. I can take it off, put it into my gene scanner, and then put it on a baby once it's grown or hatched or whatever, however you want. They hatch from eggs. So once you hatch a baby, if it's a baby you want with the stats you want, and you want this high endurance, you can put it on there. Whatever gene you have, you can put on the baby. But once you take it out of the adult or any creature for that matter, you can no longer put it back on that creature if it's grown. So since I took it off of this guard, I can no longer put back on the gene into him. As you see, it says target must be a baby. So keep that in mind when you are taking genes out. All right. So secondly, what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to run to my gene storage and we'll go from there on that one. All right, now we're here into where my gene storage and embryos are, and we'll go over what these are in a second. But since I'm talking about traits, this is where you can go ahead and place all your traits once you have collected what you want by looking at the dinosaurs to save for later on babies. All right, so that being said, if I open this up, as you can see, I already have some. All you do is transfer it over here, and the reason why you want to do this is so that if you die with this gene scanner, and let's say you had all the traits on your gene scanner, you don't lose those genes. You just put them over here, it can hold 200, and then you can pick and choose what you want. As you also can see over here, they are tied to the dinosaur that they are taken out of. So I can't put a cowardly Tyrannosaurus gene onto a snow owl, for instance, or a snow owl weight robust gene onto, let's say, an Anki or a Dodic. It has to be to that specific dinosaur you took the trait out of, and which is why it shows in parentheses the dinosaur, right? So just to keep that in mind for if you guys are wondering, hey, why can't I put this on? Now you know. All right, next we're going to talk about the embryo and embryo incubator. So if you guys remember on Ark Survival Evolved, we had the egg incubator where you would throw your eggs inside of it and it would completely do the timer and you could hatch it whenever. So it alleviated having to sit there and wait for it to pop or run out of timer or whatever, or having to put it in the fridge and do it the next day. Well, the embryo incubator does the exact same thing. It allows us to pull out gestated creatures' embryos and let them complete time and gestate, and then whenever we are ready, we can take them out. So all you do is you get a creature and let it start incubating, right? So I did my thylas, and if you look, it's a little bit confusing, so I'll give you a brief rundown. You'll see where it says female thylacolea on the top left, level 158. That's the mom. Next to that, you'll see embryo level 180. That's the baby. So the baby is going to be a 180. It's going to come out with those color patterns, and then it's going to have, looks like 0 mutations from either of the parents, and then you can see it has 47 points in health, which is pretty good, and then you see 36 points in weight, 30 points in melee, so it actually allocates and tells you where those points are going, so you know if you want to hatch it. It's like having a better cryopod mixed with the tech binoculars, where it tells you where the stats are going to be, and if you want to keep it. So, I like that. And all you do is walk up to it, stab it, extract the embryo, and I did a couple of them for this video. Do another one. Extract the embryo. We like to breed thylacoleos as our cave divers on this map to be able to kill the robo golems pretty easily. And you just run down there with like, you can run out with a Giga, you can run down there with a Kark, but on our server, the Kark only spawns once and only on resets. So no one gets to get the Kark, and everyone fights for it. Once again, I'm on official servers, so yeah. So all you do after you get the embryo, run to my little hatchery here area, come up to what this is right here. This is the embryo incubator, which is part of, I believe it's part of Bob's Tall Tales, or maybe it's just one of the things they added with Aberration. I actually don't remember. But either way, you go, you get the embryo incubator right here at level 89. Yeah, Bob's Tall Tales has a little symbol. So that's how you know. And then you open it up, and you throw your embryos inside of it. And as you can see, they're starting to count down. I have some gotcha ones. I got a mana one. And then as you see, these embryos are going to count down, and when they're ready, you click hatch. Just like in Ark Survival Evolved with the egg incubator, this now does it with gestational creatures. So by Gen 2, we will have both, which is awesome. Very, very nice. All right, so that's all you got to do with the embryo incubator. All right. All right, next up, we are going to talk about the most important feature of this gene tracker, gene scanner, and that is the fact that you can actually scan for creatures and it will tell you where the nearest one is, right? So all you do is you hold, if you're on computer, I'm on PC, you take it out, you hold R, you go to creature scan, and like I said, I'm checking an Argentina right now because there's some near me. Let's just swap it to Armadago so you can see. You see it go ahead and it scans over, and it shows, hey, look, there's Armadago to the right. Oh, we go that direction. But we're just going to go back to Argentina because I believe there's one near me. All right, so let's go ahead and get on my snow owl and show you, where is my snow owl? Once I find my snow owl, we'll continue this. I got to find my, where I put it. All right, we found my snow owl, so let's go hop on my snow owl. All right, so once you're on the snow owl, or any fly for that matter, you can hit the action key and it'll pull it out in first person for you. And then once you let go, you can go back to third person, so you can use your dive bomb. If you're on the snow owl, you can use your sprint, whatever you're on, right? So now, as you see, it's green, right? It's green, but if I look to the right, it'll say, hey, look, go look a little to your left. If I go too far, it'll go to a big red color, and it says keep looking left a lot. So then it tells you which way to go. Doesn't exactly say the distance or anything like that, but it tells you, hey, look, go this direction. So all you do is follow the green, follow the yellow. See, it says if I go off track, it'll tell me. So it says to keep heading this direction, and I'll find one. So it looks like there's one right around here because it keeps changing quickly. So let's go keep a lookout for the Argentina. Actually, I can just do this at this point and look around. There it is right there. Boom. Could find the Armadago right there too, apparently. And that's all you do. And if you follow to where it shows, and if you zoom in, it'll actually tell you what level and the trait. So it's kind of like a mini spyglass. Doesn't go as far. Sorry about all the noise from them getting attacked, but it's a level 90. It says the dream trait is meat bearing level 1. So does it with all dinosaurs. It's like I said, it's not as good as a spyglass or a tech bino when it comes to view distance, but you can use it as both, and it'll tell you the genes. So that's nice, and that's how you use the gene scanner. And it'll also tell you if there's nothing on the map at all. So if I go up here, and remember what I said, it tells you which one is closest to you. So when you take this out, it's not taking you to a random, all far away one. It will always take you to the closest of what you're tracking. So if I go here, and I go to Kark, as you can see, no applicable creature is found on the Ark. There is no Kark on my server. Like I said, it only spawns one time. Everyone has it marked on the map. It's over there. And it only spawns on reset. So you have one chance to get it, when everyone goes to fight it. And so, yeah, not a fun time. Oh. And, yeah, if anyone in the comments wants to let me know how to turn the loud music off when someone on official server beats a vein or starts a orbital drop, I have tried to figure it out, and I can't figure that specific sound out. It breaks our eardrums. I'm sure a lot of you official players have that same issue, or maybe even if you're on a private server with a bunch of players. But yeah, so that's the gene scanner, guys. This literally makes or breaks the game. Like if you don't have this or you didn't know you can track like this, you're missing out. So I hope you guys got some use out of this. Well, I remember when I first found out how it scans, I told my friends and they had no idea. It's been a while now, but I'm sure some people out there who still don't know or never made the gene scanner, or you're contemplating getting Bob's Tall Tales to get all the. Is it actually? Wait, hold on. Is the gene scanner stealth part of Bob's Tall Tales? Gene. It is. So maybe you're contemplating getting Bob's Tall Tales, and you're like, oh, I don't know. Well, trust me, this is broken. I'm actually surprised this is a paid DLC. It kind of feels like it's an unfair advantage to people who don't have it. But I mean, you get it, but you pay for it one time and you get all these forever. So I would recommend getting it if you haven't already. It is insane. No more flying around the map for hours with terrible render distance that is an ASA and just passing by. Like I can't tell you how many times I felt like I've passed by a Rex or a Giga because it wasn't in render range. But now this solves that. So I hope this helps. I'm gonna do a lot more videos like this, a lot of how-to videos and trapping videos and pretty much all the good stuff. Little tips and tricks that I know. I've been playing the game for a long time. So you guys just let me know if this helped at all. And I'll see you in the next one.